Cardi B has no regrets about throwing her shoe at Nicki Minaj.
Jaclyn Hill confirms her new boyfriend.
And Kim Kardashian admits that she actually hates her butt.
All that and so much more on today's Rundown.
This is not a drill, everyone. Shawn Mendes hurt his beautiful face. There's a scratch on it.
I know, I'm so sad for Shawn, but I'm even more sad about this whole Cardi and Nicki feud because a source close to Cardi B has said that she has no regrets throwing a shoe at Nicki Minaj. So ever since Cardi threw a shoe at Nicki over the weekend, everyone's been looking to Nicki to tell her side of the story. And well, the queen has spoken and this is what she had to say. So the incident took place on Friday, and that same night, Cardi took to her Instagram to tell her side of the story and basically revealed that the reason why it all happened was because Nicki was talking about her daughter culture and Cardi's ability as a mother. Then on Sunday, Nicki uploaded a video of herself listening to the song Hard White off her latest album Queen, which many believe is a diss track to Cardi B because she references Cardi's former job of being a stripper.
Work hard just to get half back. Work hard just to get half back. Get into it that way. I ain't coming through unless they say.
And then on Monday, Nicki revealed how she really feels about Cardi and the whole incident that went down on Friday on her latest episode of her podcast, Queen Radio. Nicki said she's mostly embarrassed by what went down, and she said, quote, "I could not believe how humiliated it all felt because how we made ourselves look. I would never discuss anyone's child. For someone to pin that on me because I'm the bad guy and they know people would believe them." Nicki then addressed Cardi directly by saying, quote, "You came into my effing culture. I never had to bang a DJ to play my songs. You call black women roaches. Real never attack a woman. You're angry and you're sad. This is not funny. Get this woman some effing help. This woman's at the highest point in her career and she's throwing shoes." Nicki also said Cardi, quote, "has built her career off sympathy and payola." Well, we've learned now that according to TMZ, a source close to Cardi revealed on Tuesday that Cardi has no regrets. In fact, the source told TMZ if she could throw the shoe all over again, she would. She was, quote, "simply defending her daughter's honor." I don't know, Aaron, at this point, this news is just making me so sad. I partially feel like it's the industry and the media and just everyone's fault for pinning them against each other in the first place just because Cardi got really big and everyone's like, oh, another huge female rapper. Let's compare her to Nicki Minaj. And now I just feel like this is kind of getting out of hand. I listened to most of the podcast yesterday when I was covering this, and at first, Nicki was talking about how happy she is that Meek Mill and Drake are now friends, her ex Meek Mill. And then I thought it was weird because then she started talking about Cardi and I'm like, so you're really happy that these two people made up, but neither of you guys, Cardi nor Nicki, are doing anything to like make this situation better or just put it to rest. So I don't know. I'm just a little sad about this whole thing now.
Yeah. I also feel like, didn't Nicki talk about Stormy? Like, she says she never talks about people's children, but she did, right? I don't know. I think it needs to stop. Like, I just think that both of these women are amazing in their own right. They're in the rap game, but they have very different styles. And you know what? They're competition for each other. But at the same time, like, they're really the only two females in the game who are like really peaking and at the top of their careers. So I just think they should just focus on themselves and make the music they want to make and not worry about other people and not throw shade at each other and not diss each other and not throw shoes at each other. I just think that that's not that hard to do. Okay, sadly, with the passing of Mac Miller last week, a lot of people went straight to Ariana Grande's Instagram page to see if she would respond. She did post a photo, but a lot of people in the comments of her Instagram photos started really bullying her and telling her she was the reason that Mac decided to do drugs in the first place. But we have a new source, a friend close to Mac, who is saying something completely different. He's actually saying that Ariana was there trying to get Mac sober. So according to TMZ, Shane Powers, who is a close friend of Mac's, went on his podcast on Monday called The Shane Show to pay respect to his friend Mac and opened up about Mac's relationship with Ariana. Shane said that Ariana was, quote, incredible when it came to supporting Mac sobering up and said that she was always calling him and asking him how she could help. Shane also revealed that Ariana was absolutely devastated at the time of Mac's death. As you guys know, Ariana posted this photo of Mac with no caption and is yet to make an official statement. but sometimes a picture is worth 1,000 words. You know, I think it's really, really hard to point fingers at someone and blame them for someone else's choices. And I feel like I've seen that a lot recently. Of course, with Demi's overdose, a lot of people looked to her friends and blamed her friends for that. And, you know, I just think that's a really slippery slope, and I don't think that's fair to the people who are surrounding these people who are making these choices, because a lot of times they are trying to rally for them. They are trying to change them, but sometimes you just can't change people.
Right, and this is definitely proof of that, and I'm happy that Shane came out and spoke about this, because no one's really been publicly defending Ariana, and I'm sure she's really still like in mourning and really going through it. My heart goes out to her, but I'm happy Shane came out and said this, because it is proof that Ariana was there for Mac, and she's really been, this whole time she was like trying to help him, you know.
Exactly.
Well, guys, switching gears a little bit, Jaclyn Hill has just posted a new adorable photo on her social media proving that she has a new boyfriend. So Jaclyn first sparked rumors that she moved on from her ex, Shawn Hill, back in July when she tweeted, quote, "Falling in love is the most incredible and terrifying feeling all at once." But now she's confirmed the speculation that she has moved on and has a new boyfriend by posting a cute picture of her hand on top of a mystery man's and captioning it with not one, not two, but 3 heart emojis. While Jaclyn previously told fans that she plans on keeping her love life as private as possible, this time around, it's basically impossible to hide things from people on the internet, so her fans did some digging, and they think they figured out who the beauty guru's secret boyfriend is, and they found out that it is a Tampa-based man named Farnham. Now, as for Jaclyn and her ex-husband, John, they were married for almost 9 years before divorcing earlier this year. But don't worry, guys, Jaclyn assures people that she, quote, had plenty of time alone following the separation. I love when I see people that have been through a divorce or something really hard or a heartbreak, like move on and find someone new and get excited about love again. Like, it always makes me really happy, because I feel like everyone deserves to like find their person, you know?
Yeah.
So I'm happy for Jaclyn.
I am too. I like this idea that she's going to keep her love life as private as possible, because I think that's, especially going into your first relationship after about 10 years probably, I just think it's probably best for you to keep that private for as long as you can, just to save some sort of moment for yourself, you know?
Yeah,
I think
Taylor
it's a good
Swift that shit.
That's right. Is she and Joe still together?
Yes.
Do we know?
Yes.
Okay.
No, I don't.
Because it's so private, we don't actually know. Okay, in the most surprising, confusing headline of the day today, you guys, we are finding out that Kim Kardashian actually hates her butt. And not only that, it causes her to cry about it on a daily basis. What? So on this week's episode of Keeping Up with the Kardashians, Kim Kardashian was actually called out by her sister Kourtney for her famous big peach emoji. Kourtney says to Kim, "Kim, when you sit down, your butt looks so huge." Well, a mama Chris apparently tried to hush her up, and Kourtney replies to her saying, "She likes having a big butt. I'm not saying anything offensive." To which Kim replies that she actually doesn't like her butt. She says, "No, I don't. I cry about it on the daily." We probably all have noticed that just recently Kim lost all sorts of weight, 20 pounds to be exact, you guys. So maybe the weight loss enhanced her butt even more, and that's why Kim doesn't like it anymore. Regardless, Kim looks great and will continue breaking the internet with her scandalous booty, or even with her trips to the White House. As you may have heard, Kim recently took a second trip to the White House to meet with the president's top aide. She's currently helping another convicted drug felon be freed from prison. Her husband, Kanye West, spoke about his wife's passion, saying that he loves it. He also made a shocking revelation, possible slip up, that Kim was in law school. A rep, however, did debunk the rumor, saying she wasn't attending law school, but will continue her legal activism.
From butts to law school.
You know, it's like a true, what is it? Legally Blonde fairy tale, you know? I have noticed that Kim, as she's been like really trimming down and getting stronger, I mean, she looks incredible.
Incredible.
Just crazy good. I've noticed that the proportion is a little off. And I know we've talked to other girls, like, do they get surgery? Do they not get surgery? They've never said either way, but I can imagine if that did happen, if you did get butt surgery and then you lost a lot of weight, I'm sure your body looks different, and maybe you're self-conscious about it. So maybe that's what Kim is really speaking to. And if so, how sad is that?
I think this is great that she came out and said it though, because how many of us and how many times have we been on Instagram looking at someone's picture, just envious of what their body looks like, maybe constantly tearing our own selves down. I do it all the time. I don't know if you guys do, and sometimes I look at Kim's body and I'm like, God, I'll never look like that, you know? But it's almost refreshing to know that everyone has their own thing that they're insecure about. It's not good that everyone's insecure about something, but it's refreshing and it makes her human almost, you know? It's like, okay, well, we're not all perfect and we don't all love everything of ourselves. All right, guys, time to talk about Shawn Mendes. So, like we said, he got in a minor accident with a bird, but it's not what you think. So on Monday, Shawn posted an Instagram story that showed his scuffed up face, and he captioned the boomerang, quote, "fell off a bird, LOL." Now, Shawn wasn't talking about the kind of bird with the beak and feathers, obvi. He actually meant a bird scooter. So you guys might have seen these before. They've been popping up in cities all across America, and it's basically like a bike sharing company, but for electric scooters. So Shawn took a tumble and scratched up his face, and we're not gonna lie, it looked pretty painful. Hopefully he won't be needing stitches. But he didn't let a little scratch stop him from taking lots of photos with fans during his visit to Nashville, Tennessee. In fact, it's some fans' photos that have sparked rumors of a collab between him and Camila Cabello. So Camila was also in Nashville at the same time as Shawn, and some perceptive fans noticed that they might have been hanging out together. So in a picture that a fan took with Shawn, a woman wearing high heels with dark wavy hair can be seen in the background, and a lot of people think that it's Camila. Listen, I would not be surprised if these two collab. Last time they did, it was like one of my favorite songs ever, but they are friends, so them hanging out doesn't necessarily mean they're gonna make a collab. And Shawn, you gotta be careful on these bird scooters, man. I've been on them, like they are like popping out here in LA, and they can get really scary if you don't have a helmet on, so
They totally
stay
can.
safe, guys.
Put lots of Mederma and make sure you put lots of Neosporin and don't bandage it so that it can breathe. I don't want it to like scar or anything.
I know.
His face is just so perfect.
But then maybe
The
you'll have
point
like a
is-
hot scar like Noah's.
Oh my gosh, that is so true. Face scars are really kind of hot sometimes too.
Why are they hot? Isn't that so weird? It's like, oh, you went through something really painful. That's sexy.
Yeah,
What
because
a
you want
weird
to
thing.
be with someone in life who's gone through some ish, you know? I don't know. That was weird. I don't know. Well, I asked this question yesterday, but I want to ask it a little bit differently today because I am curious. Now that Nicki's responded to the Cardi stuff and Cardi's sources responded to the Nicki stuff, do you think this beef is going to be over soon? Do you think it's going to be something that fuels their music to come? Like, what is going to happen? Are they going to kiss and make up? What's gonna happen?
Let us know what you guys think in the comments. And we also want to know, do you think Shawn Mendes and Camila Cabello, besties IRL, are going to collab again? Let us know what you think down below. And thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, we'll see you back here tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, and for more dirt where that came from, click this box over here to check out why Tana Mojo is apologizing to her fans.
And then when you're done with that, hit that subscribe button.
Do it.
Become a subscriber.